Uh, so this hello teacher. This is our group presentation about the people and culture of United Kingdom. So in this presentation, we will show you about two parts of the UK. The part one is people, and the second one is about the culture. The part one is about people, the melting pot. In this part, we have four small part about one language, demographics, ethnicity, and religions. So the first one, I would like to talk about language in the UK. The United Kingdom has several languages spoken across its regions. The official language of the United Kingdom is English. This language had its root in the Germanic language spoken by the Anglo and the Saxon. It was influenced by the Scandinavian language of the Danes and also borrowed heavily from the French language brought by the Norman conqueror in the 11th century. In addition to English, in Scotland, approximately 30% of the population speak Scots, a language related to an older form of English. Approximately 60,000 people speak Scottish Gaelic, and the government supports school and television shows that teach Gaelic in order to help prevent the language extinction. Historically, Gaelic is a Celtic language that came to Scotland with Irish conqueror in the 5th century. In Wales, most people speak English, but approximately 20% of them speak at least some Welsh. Welsh is an official language in Wales and has the same legal standing as English. In the north and the west of Wales, Welsh remains the first language of some people on the field speak only Welsh. In those regions, signs are written both in English and Welsh. As with Gaelic in Scotland, children in Wales are encouraged to learn Welsh in school. Welsh is a Celtic language and most closely related to Cornish spoken in Cornwall. In Northern Ireland, approximately 10% of the population speak at least some Irish. On the field, speak in it as a first language. In fact, speaking Irish can be considered a political statement. It is also associated with Catholics who wish to leave the United Kingdom and reunite with the rest of Ireland. The next one, I would like to tell you about the demographic of the UK. So, about the population the population of UK is around 68 million people. And by age, 66.2% of the population of the United Kingdom falls into the 50 to 64 years old category. Approximately 70.3% of the people are under 14, and 16.5% are senior citizens over age 65. 80% of the population live in urban areas. And the life expectancy in the United Kingdom is 80.05 years, the 29th highest in the world. Males have the life expectancy of 77.95 years, and females have life expectancy of 82.25 years. So let's move to the ethnicity. Several centuries years ago, people from across Europe immigrated to the British Isles and settled in what are today England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Some of these people came from ethnic groups that include the Anglo-Saxon, Jews, Sand, Viking, and Romans. More recently, immigrants have come from the West Indies, East Africa, the Middle East, and particularly South Asia. And the final part, I would like to show you about the region in the United Kingdom. The England and Scotland each have national church, the Church of England and the Church of Scotland, respectively. These two churches have been officially established by the government, although the people of the United Kingdom have full freedom of religion. The English monarch is the official head of the Church of England and has a relationship with the Church of Scotland. The Church of Scotland operates independently from the government and had no single leader. In previous century, the United Kingdom was a setting for much religious strife. A time weathering a three-part conflict among the Anglicans of the established Church of England, the Catholic, and the Puritan and other Protestant. Conflicts between Catholics and Protestant raged in Northern Ireland even during the 20th century. That is the end of the people part in the UK. So let's move to the culture, and the person who will present the culture is Vũ Ngọc Cường. So let's.
Thank you, Thảo, to introducing me. And follow the presentation, I will introduce some new information about culture. And I divide into 6 parts. First is visual art, music and dance, holiday and festivals, food, sports, and the last is architecture. First is visual art. The people of British Isles have long figured prominently in the Western art tradition. London Excellent Museums, Royal Academy, the National Gallery, the National Portrait Gallery, the Victoria and Albert Museums. Glasgow, Scotland is home to the Kevin Group Art Gallery, and the museum opened in 1901. Well, the National Museum holds important collection of Western art. The next part is music and dance. Classical music is popular. The Proms is the largest classical music festival in the world. It held from July to September, and every region has its own folk music. London Symphony Orchestra, the Royal Opera, the Royal Ballet, and BBC Orchestra. Liverpool, England's were home of the Beatles and famous rock band. In Scotland, the bagpipes is popular instrument, and the next part is holiday and festival. A major celebration in the UK calendar includes Christmas Day, 25th December, Boxing Day, 26th December, and next year days, Good Friday and Easter Sunday. Other celebrations are known as bank holidays. May Day celebrates on 1st May, the spring bank holidays on the last weekend of May, and the summer bank holidays on the last weekend of August. Bank holidays take place at the weekend with most other business and institutions closed on the following Monday. And the next slide are some picture of holiday and festival.
Mm,
And the
okay.
next part about host, I will introducing Linh to talk about that.
Okay, the fourth feature of the culture in the United Kingdom is sports. Popular sport in England is soccer, rugby, cricket, horse racing, and tennis. Here is a picture of the rugby sports. London was the host of the Olympic Summer Games in 1948 and 2012. Bác ơi, cháu đang quay ạ. London hosts the largest boat show in Europe each January, and Wales hosted the Rugby World Cup. The first picture here is spelling Olympic Summer Game in UK was held in UK in 2012, and here is some soccer. This is soccer, cricket, and horse racing. The next feature is food. England is known for farmhouse cooking. It's beer and pubs and shepherd's pie. Local favorite is fish and chips. English dishes is roast beef and Yorkshire pudding, as well as steak and kidney pie. Mm, Traditional British foods typically center around the concept of meat and chew veg, which mean in essence that the dish will contain a type of meat, usually beef, pork, lamb, or chicken, two types of vegetables, typically root vegetables and potatoes. And curry is now the nation's favorite dish. The last culture is about architecture. The United Kingdom is filled with beautiful, not historic buildings. England has Windsor Castle, Buckingham Palace, and the Tower of London. Medieval architecture is also well known in the United Kingdom. Westminster Abbey and Canterbury Cathedral is very famous. And here are some quizzes for you guys to summarize the content. Okay, the first question is, which famous playwright is often regarded as England's national poet? You can choose A, B, C, or D. Mời Thảo.
My answer is C, William Shakespeare.
I think that's right. Okay, that's correct. The next question is, what is the traditional Scottish musical instrument that resembles a small bagpipe, often played at events like weddings and funerals? Mời bạn Cường ạ.
My answer is A, bagpipes.
Bagpipes. Yeah, that's true. We'll move to the next questions. Which famous rock band from Liverpool became one of the most commercially successful and critically acclaimed acts in the history of popular music? Thảo, you can answer this question.
Okay, my answer is B, the Beatles.
The Beatles, yes. This music band is very famous, right? The Beatles. Yeah, that's correct. And yeah, here is the last question. And thank you for listening our group presentation.